And welcome back. Alright, so we are at Heldenland and we are also on a patrol contract, but we've basically done it. I've also done some selling here and treated some injuries, etc. And we are ready to move on, I think. So now this is the final, let's see. No, we still need to go to Whitethall before we need to head back to, was it Sundehaven where I got this from? I think so. Anyway, let's scout this little area here, I think. Entering Heldenland, it isn't long until Zahiri the Viper is bothering the locals. He's slapping buckets out of their hands and kicking women into the mud. When an old man confronts him, the sellsword draws out his weapon. Other peasants beg that you put a stop to this at once. Oh, Zahiri, Zahiri, why are you doing this? Okay, you need to stop this, Zahiri. It reflects badly on the company. As Zahiri the Viper raises his weapon on high, you grab him by the forearm and bring it back down. He swings around, looking at you sternly. The cowering old man backs off, soon collected by caretakers that shuttle him back inside before he gets himself hurt. A few other peasants linger around, watching with keen interest. You tell the sellsword to back down. He's paid to fight who you deem he should fight, not a bunch of peasants who are minding their own. As Zahiri the Viper glances around, you realize you've left him no out that will save face. In his eyes, there is a look that says he's about to kill you. It would be the end of him, but he'd go out with his suicidal pride intact. But the look fades, and embarrassment and humiliation take its place. He sheathes his weapon, spits, and remarks that he was only having some fun. Save it for when we are paid to do this. Okay, did he get bad mood out of that? I would imagine so. Was humiliated in front of the company. Still in good spirit though. Okay. So that's those... well, that event is associated with certain backgrounds. I didn't actually know that Gladiators had that, but... like Raiders and maybe like Brawlers have it. Anyway. So, let's visit Whitethall here briefly. Very briefly. And yeah, now we return to Sundehaven. I guess we go by foot. The other option would be to travel all the way down here to take a boat. So let's scout this area. So I've said it multiple times, but if I see a good swordmaster, I am going to recruit them. That means firing someone. But I haven't seen a swordmaster basically ever in this run. And if I did, it was so long ago that I didn't even have the money to consider it back then. Anyway, let's see if there's anything here. A fresh cool breeze is blowing today and you feel like it's a good time for the Bloodforged to start something new. You call the men to gather around. Oh yes, we have the greenskin invasion now. I guess we could take that as an ambition. Not sure how much we will actually take part in this, but eventually this will just end on its own, so why the hell not? Anyway, let's scout. Let's continue scouting. Okay, we see a barbarian reaver and his pet unhold bullying a trading caravan. That's kind of funny. I guess we can kill them, but they are running away, of course. I almost feel bad if I go after these guys. I'll just allow them to exist. I think. Will I? It's gonna be in the forest, right? I mean, I don't know. Sure, let's kill them at least if I can do it on the plains. I'm quick to change my mind, it seems, but yeah, I do feel a little bit bad about this. But yeah, they are outlaws. They are picking on civilians and doing a better job at it than Zahiri was, so to speak. Anyway. Also, I guess I could make use of the unhold parts. Use those attachments. Anyway. Let's just get in there. Would be very, very nice to have like a rotation or vigorous assault for Zishan. But we don't have it, so I don't know. Let's move here and wait. Oh, wait for next round, that is. Okay, and I'd rather have a Zahiri being able to attack than Milo. No stagger there, how about there? Nope. I'll keep the combat speed up, there's only 2 of them. Move there, I guess. There's the stagger. Stagger helps. This is much better than bullying peasants now, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't have even gotten the kill there with Milo. Would have been better to get it on Zahiri, I suppose. Also, I do have the overhead strike ability for Zahiri, but since Duelist doesn't apply to that, I wonder if it's ever worth using. Like, maybe. I mean, it does deal more damage. And if they don't have armor, then yeah, sure. I guess I should be using that. Anyway, let's kill this unhold and be done with this. You can't quite get there. Okay. A battle for the ages. Anyway, let's move to Helleborg, where I've never been. Okay, I will check the hiring selection here. There are a couple of good ones. There is a Hedge Knight, and there are a couple of Oath Takers. Okay, I think it might be time to let Vidold go. He's been doing well, especially since these Bolas are kind of OP, since they can stagger and stun, but I think he's the weakest member of the group in the long term. So I think I'll just let him go now. It does of course take time to train up new recruits, so it's a bit awkward doing it when you don't have a reserve to play with anyway. But I will let Vidold go here. Give him his reparations, of course. Best of luck to you. Okay, let's try out... Or should I just outright recruit this guy? I think... Well, I don't know. I think Swordmasters could be better than Hedge Knights, but it kind of depends a lot, because Swordmasters have very low HP and they kind of need help with that. I'm so tempted to check out all of these 3, but I won't be doing that. If I find like one good one... Am I going to let anyone else go? Probably not. Not at this point. But I really want to get a Swordmaster at some point, since I didn't have one for the Poacher run. I really want to see they have special perks for swords, so I really want to get one eventually. But anyway, if the roster is full, I would imagine either Leofric or Mahdi will fail their promised potential. Of course, I don't wish that to happen, but that's going to be an easy dismissal if it happens. Anyway, I guess I'll The tryout is very expensive. I guess I'll just outright recruit this guy and see. He does at least come with an upgrade for us, which is this two-handed flanched mace. Anyway, he's not very good. So I guess we'll just let him go. I'll level him up though. Okay, he did start with the +3 there, but I think I'll still let him go, unless he does like that every single level up here. No anticipation, so I don't think range defense is going to be of any use here. Let's check this out actually. Okay, we don't actually get the starting ranges here. Is that because I leveled once? I think so. Anyway, he's doing not great. He is strong and impatient though, which is okay. He did roll another +3 and +3. Can he do it a third time though? No. 67 currently. Yeah, that's very low. We'll reach around 81 melee skill at level 11. That's worse than Espen was doing. So it's time to go, Leonhard, but I'll take your stuff. Thank you. You can have 10 crowns for your time though. Alright, next. Okay, so this guy is more expensive because of his equipment, even though this guy is level 2. I'll try them out, I guess. Strong and hates greenskins. Leadership and fencer. Well, I'm not going to make a fencer, probably. How about this guy? Eagle Eyes and Spartan. Let's see. Slight differences with these guys. This is costing a lot of money, but we are also making money easily, and I don't get the Paymaster actually as the Gladiator origin. I didn't remember that was the case, because I'm pretty sure that in Legends no background is restricted like that, but this works like vanilla in Reforged, where I think Lone Wolf and Gladiators don't have access to the Paymaster for some weird reason. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, which one of these guys is better? Well, I don't know until I see them properly. I mean, they're quite similar with their perk trees. This strong and hate for greenskins is much better than these are. So I guess I'll check this guy first. Are you any good? No, you're not. Kind of similar to this guy, Berthold. Didn't get any stars in the relevant places. Does have 2 stars initiative, but I don't think I want 2 of these. 2 guys like that. We want the best of the best. And I guess you just don't qualify. I'm not even gonna pay you. Well, I guess I will. Sure. He saw the Hedge Knight getting paid 10 crowns, so let's not make him feel sad about not getting his 10 crowns there. He can go buy a popsicle or something to drown the sorrows. Anyway, it's on Einar, the Oathbound now. Are you any good? Could also check out, I guess, this squire here. Athletic. Let's see. I do like the trained perk tree. That's very good. You get underdog and finesse and weapon master and quick hands. I guess vigilant is also okay. Rotation is, well, quite good in certain situations. Anyway, let's check out this guy. Okay, there we go. That's better. 3-star melee skill, 1-star melee defense. That is far better. Okay, let's see. Okay, did roll very low with the melee skill there. The mean roll. Also not doing great with the melee defense, but since he has the stars, he will reach around 95. Yeah, starting rolls aren't very good, but the stars make up for it. Okay, welcome aboard, Einar. Just call you a trainee. Now, I did spend basically all of my money, and that's partly because I haven't found any famed items for sale, despite doing a couple of caravans. Anyway, also we have this two-hand flanked mace. Let's give that to someone. Guess it's you, Huddy. Probably. Yeah, I think so. I did give him mace mastery. He is currently using a pole mace. But yeah, I think this is maybe better because it's probably, well, I don't know. In some situations the pole mace would be better than a throwing weapon, but let's go with that. Also, did I not have barbarian throwing weapons? Or do I just not... There they are, okay. Let's give those to you. Anyway, Einar. Level 2, let's see. It's a lot of options here. Do I want to get polearm mastery? Or in other words, how saddened will I be if I get that? I guess it's fine. Anyway, I will be taking professional, and let's see. Kind of hoping for not getting spears, since, let's see, what's his face? Shurite the Brutalizer got that already. Okay, let's see. And we get flails again. Okay, sure, why not? Flails are good. The thing is, though, Berthold also got flails, as, well, obviously, Zishan has flails. So, one of you guys will be using a one-handed flail. Which one will it be, though? Probably this guy. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, let's level him up. Okay, will I give him dodge? No Colossus, but I do get 9 lives, which helps with nimble survivability. Maybe the way to go would be with shields. Because that also, I think, works well with a lack of Colossus and only 1 star in melee defense. He did start pretty high with the initiative, so I think I'll take that roll and probably invest in dodge. He did max roll it. Okay, sure, I guess so. I guess you also will be going with that. Which means no Battleforge, though. Well, base fatigue of 91 and no stars, so I think, yeah. And we'll see which one, poise or nimble. Maybe do take that 9 lives. We don't have steel brow either, so 1 crossbow bolt to his bald head will end him, perhaps. Anyway, +4 melee skill, +2 melee defense, and +4 initiative. There you go, let's give you some stuff. And now I think we wait and see if Leofric reaches the promised potential or not. If he doesn't, then we have a roster spot open. Anyway, let's give you some stuff here. Also, is this better? Probably it is. Yes, let's give that to you. We now have 2 of these adorned warriors armors. Bertram can look fancier. Vision -2. Vision -3. I don't want to go with vision -3 probably. With him. Anyway. Einar, you can have a backline weapon. Also, you can have that. And you can have that. You also have a dog. Let's give that to... Yes, you can have it. Let's see how heavy this combination is for you. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Can we make it lighter? Well, we should be able to make it lighter. We do need a lot of fatigue, though, if we roll with this medium armor for now. I mean, if we want to actually use him in battle efficiently. Which I suppose he doesn't really need to be able to do for a while. Necessarily. So I'm pretty happy about finding this guy, but he's not quite a god. He's endgame viable, though, definitely, I think. Also helps a lot that you get pattern recognition and underdog. And a large selection of perks to choose from in general. Anyway. Also no berserk, so I don't know. We'll see about finesse. Then again, if I go with one-handed flails, those cost a lot of fatigue to wield. Anywho, have a dagger. And you two fellas can start next to each other. Maybe encourage each other as well. Anyway, let's train him up. Now we only have 2,800 crowns. Also, I guess I should have checked if there's anything available here in terms of weapons or armor, but at this point, even if there were, I don't have the money. Let's buy tools, though. How about some beer? Sure. Let's buy some beer. Anyway, let's head to Sunderhaven. Get some monies from doing this. Alrighty, so it's day 81. Not the undead. The green skin crisis is underway. Okay, 2,000 crowns out of that. What was this? Secure cemetery. Well, that's easy XP. And I guess money as well. Find secluded cemetery. Okay, probably not, but maybe. Let's head to Einarstead. How much stuff do we have in the inventory? Not that much. Let's scout this area and probably head to Einarstead after. Get some things to sell. By killing. Speaking of killing, let's kill these. Does take a bit of time to level these new recruits that we have. Let's go ahead and use Onslaught. Keep the combat speed up. Don't think this will be a challenge. Unlikely, very unlikely at this point. And they don't even have Chosen among them. Okay, Once again, would be nice to have Vigorous Assault. That's why I may be taking it once and if Zishan reaches level 15. Anyway, let's see. Do I want to use Leofric here with a shield wall? Nah, let's just put Zahiri there, I think. I think that makes more sense. And you can wait. You may wait. You may also wait. Yeah. Vigorous Assault, or if we had Adrenaline, would improve Zishan a lot. He's a demigod as it is, but still. Especially since he has so much fatigue. Having that Adrenaline would be so good. Anyway, let's continue here. Let's do that. And end. Maybe get a stagger or a stun. Oh, there's the stagger. Okay, and let's go ham. It's so nice of them to not use their adrenaline cheat straight away. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's even use this plus 20 initiative buff from the Falcon. Oh, this guy is actually using adrenaline. You're pretty far away to use that, dude. Guess he's going after Shurade the Brutalizer. Well, good luck to you. I guess I don't really mean that, but anyway. Nice to be nice. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, he did manage to hit there with a 10%. Well, good for you, sir. Good for you. Again, I don't really mean it. And I guess I should go for this, probably. Fatigue difference is negligible. Damage is greater. Yeah, sure. And I guess I'll even step here and allow this guy to have the high ground advantage. Move here, I suppose. Alrighty. Poor barbarians. They're just trying to live their best life out here in the wilds, killing civilians, raping women, and here I come, ruining their day. Anyway. Like, who am I to say that that is the wrong way to live your life? Well, they're dead now. They go to their equivalent of Valhalla, maybe. Okay, so I was scouting this area. Let's get on with it. Pathfinding is pretty weird sometimes. As you take stock of the inventory, you can't help but notice Leofric lingering in your peripheral. Sighing, you finally turn to the former beggar and ask what he wants. Like the poorest of the poor, he holds a hand out, asking if maybe you could spare a few crowns. No. You tell the beggar you'll cross his hands with him. Yeah, we've had this before. He doesn't give up now, does he? Persistent fella. Okay, here's something. Ancient ruins. I also see orc tracks. Well, makes sense. Makes sense to see orc tracks. Anyway, let's go in and see what we have. Zombies, it seems. Okay, sure. Zombies, a couple of necromancers, and 3 ghaists. And also a couple of fallen heroes. Okay, sure. Should be easy. I'll keep the combat speed at the ADHD speed. We can probably use Zahiri very aggressively here. So he's the best at killing the ghaists, so why not? Okay, move forward. I do need to remember that these two are pretty low level though. Which means that if I forget, they might even die, even in an easy fight. Anyway, move there, I guess. And you can move there. Zishan doesn't have underdog, not that it should matter all that much, but still. Still not, let's not wade into their middle. Not just yet anyway. Huddy. This feels like a waste of damage. Kind of is. Whatever. It's fine. Can do that. We can do that at least. Have an arrow to the knee. Wait. Here come the ghasts. Now let's use onslaught. No underdog for Leofric. I guess it's probably fine going there anyway, even with 59 hit points. Next to a possessed Wienerganger. Okay, now we can use that as well. Should be fine. Yeah, go for it probably immediately. Waste of damage, but what can you do? Okie dokie. Oh, there's one next to you. Can we kill it? Yes, we should be able to. No, not if we miss a 95 though. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm not sure how I feel about one-handed cleavers being so much more fatigue. What's the word to use? So much easier to wield for prolonged periods in comparison to two-handed cleavers, because the double grip bonus in Reforged for one-handed cleavers is so good. 30% more damage and 25% less fatigue. I mean, I love it here, but when I think about it, there's a very rare occasion, unless I find like the very specific guy and a very specific weapon, where I'd want to wield a two-handed cleaver instead, because they can't keep doing it for long, not in comparison to a one-handed cleaver. Anyway. Let's continue killing zombies here. And also ghasts. Running out of fatigue here as well. That wastes the combo, right? Yeah, waiting wastes it. Oh well. Let's move, I suppose. Screaming in vain. Okay, let's start throwing stuff again. Did you have Berserk? I don't think you do. You don't? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Banner gets hit there. Okay. I'll try to move past this actually. Get to the Necro. You can recover. Kill that. I think if I manage to find like a shield sergeant at some point and one guy with a shield, maybe even just keep like, let's see, what's his face? Milo around. That should be, I think, probably enough for the Black Monolith northern flank. Because shield sergeant is pretty damn good. So if I get a shield sergeant next to like Milo or someone, I mean, ideally, someone with underdog, unlike Milo, and with stars in melee defense, well, more stars than Milo has, then that should definitely be enough, but it's probably enough with just Milo as well. Anywho, let's advance. Go away. Go away. And go there. Oh. Didn't notice, didn't know there's a fallen hero there. Well, we should be fine. Keyword shoot. Bonk, bonk. Just hold there. And knock back. Well, makes sense. Fair enough. Occasionally I do wish that the passing step would work even if you don't have enemies nearby. But it's pretty strong as it is, so maybe I am asking for too much. Sure, go help. You can hold. Now, if this were someone who's not actually at the starting gladiator level, I might even be a little bit afraid of a possessed fallen hero next to them. But I don't think he's in any danger there. Let's do that. Get stunned. Get stunned. Melee skill of 75. I'll wait, actually. Okay, and melee skill of 60. Take that. Is there even a point in using this? Well, I guess kind of. So if one of us gets pushed away, it won't be both of us. Okay. Move there. Nice stab there. 5% there. That's how I feel about your 5% puncture. There we go. Mahdi and Einar get levels. Mahdi now level 9. +4 and +3, excellent. I will, like I've said multiple times, let this guy go though, if he fails. With promised potential. His resolve is horrible. He does need that +15 there. Guess he's doing okay with the martial stats though. Even so, I will let him go if he fails. Anyway, perk-wise, I do have footwork selected here because I want to see how it works, how well it works in conjunction with Pathfinder when you get the sprint ability from this. Other options would be, I guess, Battle Flow, King of all weapons. Maybe take Shield Expert. Let's see how this works. I want to try it out, though he's not the best candidate to use that very aggressively, but still. Okay. And Einar, level 3. +4 and +3, and I suppose hit points. Though tempted by the initiative and the resolve as well. And do I take 9 lives over Relentless here? Since he doesn't have Colossus, I think it might be a good idea. When you have such a large selection of perks though, it does... you can't get everything you want. So in that sense, maybe it makes more sense in skipping 9 lives, but I don't know. It will keep him semi-safe until he reaches this point, and even afterwards, especially if I take Nimble, which would be better for fatigue than poise. So I think, yeah, let's take 9 lives over the Relentless there. Okay. And let's also mark shields in blue as a maybe. I don't think I want Weapon Master for someone like this. Though, well, I would take it if I had infinite perk points, of course, but flails are excellent. Excellent weapons, so... Anyway. Also, yes, I should repair. Also, this is... yeah, that's pretty good. Is this worth repairing? Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Depending on selling price and tool price, I suppose. I don't know the exact math, though. Repair those at least. Okay. Let's continue scouting here since we have the room in the inventory. And supplies. So I will once again not go too fast during the night time when I'm near a forest. We'd probably win if something were to ambush us, but still. Okay, nothing here. Disappointing to see. I guess I could scout south and then go east and then go north. That should be fine. We are losing the greenskin invasion. Oh, speaking of greenskins, orcs. Okay, well, let's see how we fare against 18 orc young. Definitely possible that someone dies here, but... whatever. If they die against orc young, then they had it coming. Do need to be a little bit mindful of the stun possibilities as well. They're very easy to kill, but getting stunned sucks, and also their weapons do hurt. Yeah, the more I think about it, Would really like to have someone with rotation, so I could rotate like Seashan aggressively forward in these spots. That would help a lot. Let's see, do the new guys have access to it? I think they do. Yeah, you do. How about you? Yeah, that's from the trained perk tree, so they get it always, I think. Maybe invest in that for one of them. Can also save someone's life. At some point. There are some choke points here, which probably play in our favor. Okay, so this one, I don't know. I want him where the action is, but he can't attack yet. He also doesn't have quick hands, so I can't, like, switch into something that would make more sense. Then again, you can't even switch between two-handed weapons in Reforged. So I couldn't, like, take a pole flail for situations like this. So I want this spot for Zahiri. I guess he moves here, but not yet. Then again, he'll likely get stunned there, which would suck. Maybe just here. Yeah, that should be fine. Move there and maybe take one more move, depending on if we can kill some of these. Anyway, this will be semi-easy to hold. And if somehow, which I don't believe will happen, Milo dies here, then fine. It was meant to be. It was his destiny. Rather he die against Orc Young than in the Black Monolith, where he would get us all killed. Maybe. Anywho, let's continue. I want Wolfgang here, so don't move there, Hadi. Okay, Mahdi, take that spot. Also, yes, I have to sprint now. But it's not... maybe I could have made some use of it here. Like, go the long way around. Why, though? Why would I do that here? Okay, move. Come on, let me move. Thank you. Helps a lot, of course, when you can act before your enemies. I mean, you don't say. You don't say. Just move. Maybe even here. Bertram. Maybe. Is that too aggressive, though? Maybe it is. Just hold. Okay, and you guys can help here. I want this kill for Zahiri, probably. Then again, I think Leofric might be able to act before, well, at least some of them. No, well, not necessarily, actually. Maybe moving here would be good. Since he's protected by these bushes. Which is semi-silly when you think about it. These little bushes here. Blocking orcs. If I move there, I can move Zahiri here with passing step after killing this one. Whatever, I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it, which I kind of have already, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. Also, Hadi can kill this if I'd like, but maybe I just want to move instead. I guess you get that out, even though you won't be doing anything with it. Nice try, nice try. Adrenaline and wait, because they'll stun you. Move there. Acts in 25. Probably just hold this. Probably just hold this. Okay, that's helpful. I'll wait since might be getting stunned. I want to clear it. Killing this now, how good is that? I think it might be detrimental actually, so let's leave this one alive for now. Because they can jump there and stun people. You had to get a headshot there. Okay, no stun yet. Let's use hold steady. That can... yeah, that should stop stuns, right? Yeah, immune to stun. Okay, I think we use this. Haven't needed to use this for the stun immunity yet. But that helps. Of course, it didn't reach Milo. He didn't get the memo. Now is not the time to get stunned. Yeah, hold steady will help a lot in the bigger orc fights. Assuming we're still alive at that point. Okay. Now let's annihilate them. Just take that spot and do that and do nothing else, I guess. Bonk. Go help in the north, maybe? Wait for now. Wolfgang should probably help here. Okay, Zubair didn't get to do anything this time. Just go get stunned there, I suppose. You can move. Okay, and kill that, and do that, and that. Not quite enough. Nice. Nice move there. I guess I'll use Onslaught. Okay. Just move there, probably. 33 melee defense, so might be hit by this nasty orc cleaver, but that is a risk I'm willing to take here. Nice stun. That's why I use the waiting trick. Which is pretty cheap in some fights, but I'm willing to do it. Also, I guess I should have used the Falcon there for the initiative buff. Let's see. Just recover. Just move south. The choke points were decent for us, but now they're hindering our killing prowess. Sure. Stupid trees. So this one might be getting away. Yeah, it's getting away. Oh, well. Well. Have a fun life, I guess. Not gonna chase it. It's over. Berthold gets a level. You get a bunch of orc junk. Also, Bertram gets a level 11. Okay, resolve, melee defense, and fatigue, I think. Initiative and melee skill would also be nice. Hit points would also be nice, but I'm not gonna take a +3 when there are +4s offered. I'll take the fatigue. So there's definitely an argument to be made for initiative here. So that he gets to use these tactician buffs and rally, etc., before others act, sometimes at least. Which he does already, but the more the better. Anyway, I guess it's command time. Sometimes this will save someone's life. I could also take Shield Sergeant, even though he's never going to wield a shield, but I don't think I will. Allies with a shield will use shield for free at the start of each battle. Now that's decent, but not fantastic, I don't think. Though it does enable some aggressive maneuvers, I guess. Allies within 2 tiles have the action point and fatigue cost of shield wall half. Now that's good, but I won't be able to guarantee that Bertram sticks around our shield users. I mean, he might, but maybe not. And I don't benefit from the final one, since I'm not going to use a shield. Also, yes, I can't... Let's see. I don't even have the shield perk, shield expertise, so this third benefit from this is not going to apply ever. Yeah, if I had this as well, then this might be the best pick here, or probably would have been even earlier. But anyway, I'll take command. And like I said earlier, it would be nice to find someone with Shield Sergeant available, though with the roster size of 12, that probably will never materialize for this run, because I don't want to fire people willy-nilly all the time, which I've semi-been doing for the past, like, 2 episodes or something. Anyway, let's take dodge for Berthold. +3 melee defense. +5 initiative, I think. Hit points would be nice. Fatigue would be nice. +2 melee skill would be nice. I kind of need to be taking these +2 melee skills, probably. But I'm really tempted by the hit points. Okay, I'll take the +2 melee skill. I might still decide to let this Berthold fella go at some point, but he will stick around for now. Oh, this is where they came from. Well, I guess we'll kill them too. Also, well, let's start repairing their stuff after this. Okay, 6 orc young. Bullying orcs. Okay, now let's, I guess, try this sprint ability. Costs 0 AP and builds 8 fatigue. Gain the sprinting effect, -1 action point spent per tile traveled, 50% more fatigue built per tile traveled. Okay. 1 AP and 3 fatigue. So I can move very far. Sure, go there. Sure, go there. All right. Four orcs. Yes, I don't want to waste ammunition, not that it matters. So let's get the kill on someone else. Okay, and Einar gets a level. And we gain salt. Einar level 4 now. +2 only for melee defense. +5 initiative though, that's nice. Resolve could use some patching up. I'll take this +4 here instead of the +2 melee defense. Okay, and let's take, I guess, dodge for you. Sure. Okay, and now repair the orc stuff. I don't know if there's a mod for it, but would be, I guess, pretty nice to have like a repair all items of the same type as a button here. Like a very small quality of life feature. Anyway, let's continue. Let's head north. Okay, there is a settlement here. The Glistening Heights. Adlerstein. Or Steen. There is a caravan, no thanks. I guess I'll buy the tools. Selling price is horrid. Okay, and what is this? Goblins. Probably not. Let's keep it as an option though. East of Eulenburg. Where is that? Okay, somewhere around here. Probably not. I hate fighting goblins anyway. Getting more bolas would be nice though, but we'll get them. We'll get them anyway. Let's go see what Einarstead has. I've been there, it seems. But is there anything here now? Food as diverse as any nobleman's, or close enough, anyway. That's what you have supplied the company, and the men are supremely appreciative as they chow down. Enjoy. Okay, so if we sell or buy anything, I should really take care of this terrified villagers condition here. So probably do that. There is also a caravan. We don't even have the money for famed equipment, which hasn't been spawning with these caravan missions anyway. So most likely not. There is a sellsword here, but I think at this point probably wait for a swordmaster to show up finally. Let's secure the Darkwood Tomb. Inventory still has some space. Maybe I should get rid of the cheaper items though. Like these. If these were legends, I would salvage these for tools, but it's not. Okay. Those can go. That can go, that can go. Also, I have more heavy throwing axes. Maybe this is fine, though. If I fight like undead, like skeletons specifically, I should switch the javelins for the heavy axes. But until that time, let's go with this. Make some room for the loot that we will get. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. If not, then my bad. Okay. Darkwood Tomb. Location is in the snow. And here's a group of wandering undead. I'll take care of the tomb first and then probably take care of these guys as well. Okay, what do we have? It's undead instead of grave robbers. Okay, zombies. Well, let's take a look. Is there something else as well? Okay, some fallen heroes. There's a champion. Okay. Nice to see. However, they have a famed shield instead of a famed winged mace, which is somewhat disappointing. Anyway, no necro, so just end round here. Let them come. Okay, and wait around. Guess maybe I should have advanced like one tile to make this slightly more efficient. But whatever, it's gonna be fine. This is basically an auto win. Unless somehow the fallen heroes are able to do something against the backline newbies. Just go there. Nah, let's not move there. So I guess there was an argument for leaving that one alive for this one. Or maybe he'll be able to kill this one in one hit. Not quite. Not quite. Well, it shouldn't make a big difference. Of course, getting hit by one of these big bonk flails will hurt a lot, even at this point. So let's not move any closer to this one yet. Just move here. Let's go for... Well, 66. Let's go for this one. Okay, Mahdi, you can, I don't know, step closer and maybe even spear wall. Not that it really does all that much. At the start of next round. If you still can, before they reach you. Also, yes, I should remember to not do that willy-nilly with Wolfgang, because the combo is wasted. Well, let's move, like, there, on top of the corpse. That should be fine. That should be fine. Also, you are a spear specialist, so I guess you can spear wall. Let's make use of that ability. Also use, I guess, onslaught. Oh, now it's over here because I took command. Okay, sure. This one can be killed by this one, so I can kill this one with Leofric. Yeah, wait. So if I kill it now, then the spear walls are a little bit worse, because I make room. So let's wait. Doing the spear wall, of course, means that I should probably carry spare spears in the inventory, which I'm not doing currently. So can't keep that up for long. The damage isn't really all that great either. The two-handed spear might be a different story. Or a famed spear. Anyway, let's move Berthold here. Guess you two can... Now 66 already. Just hold. Might not be using spear wall anymore though. Okay, and let's leave that for this one. Pretty satisfying being able to chain these skills like this. Okay, this guy is semi-dangerous. We should still be fine. Also, have I taken tempo on Milo at all? No, I don't even have it in blue. Well, then again, he's Battleforged, so the initiative is not as good. This does help in other ways as well, though. Well, he has a limited selection, well, limited amount of perks he can take. So, whatever. Okay, let's see. So I can use these corpses for opportunist. I guess I will. Let's also switch into Bolas for the stun stagger shenanigans. Stagger and stun, good. Not necessary, but good. Probably go for 2 overhead strikes here, actually. Okay. And hold. Once again I did this. Well, doesn't really matter. He's just too good at his job. And I am a poor manager. Okay, let's use hold steady to get that tiny little advantage. Even when we don't really need it. Okay, that shouldn't be a kill, right? But will I even get... Well, maybe Hardy can, like, weaken someone. Let's wait. Killing this now enables the fallen hero to have a free shot, but I don't care. How's your spear? 87. Okay, you can still spear wall. I don't know, maybe I'm spending too much mental energy in these kind of easy fights. Because it really doesn't matter at this point if I spearball or not. Well, it matters in the sense that I shouldn't be doing it needlessly because it breaks spears as well. But what am I really getting out of that spearball here? When everyone is, well, not quite everyone, but most of us are pretty strong. Okay, good. Move there. And bonk. And bonk. And move there. Okay, no more spear walls. Do that and do that. Now I will wait with you. Okay. Oh, I should have... No, actually, I shouldn't have moved there. That's fine. It's fine. There was no target there anyway, not yet. Alrighty. Six of them left here. Well, never mind. 8 of them left here. Would be nice to get like a -3 fatigue cost weapon for Zahiri. We only have like... I think we have 2 famed weapons so far. One of them being excellent and one of them being just a dagger. Yeah, this works very well with Inspiring Presence as well. Especially since he can keep going for so long, basically forever. 9 fatigue to Pound. Welcome to Pound Town. Population 8 less fallen heroes. Okay, one more. Move there. Not quite. Did I say one more? I meant 6 more. Okay, and they are over there now. Where's one of them? Okay, that's there. Headless fallen hero. It's not worth losing your head over. Out of fatigue. Okay, and no levels I can, as far as I can see. Famed shield. I'm not thrilled about this one. Okay. Better than nothing, I guess. And now you guys may die. You may die the real final death. Did we take any damage in that fight? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I'll just wait for them again. In Geist's fights, well, I guess in fights against necromancers as well, the sprint ability with Pathfinder might be very good. We definitely don't need it here though. Definitely don't need it. Oh yeah. Well, I guess I could have used it here. Maybe even... Well, maybe not quite reach the Necro, but get very close. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hold steady. Oh, damn it. That's how it's done. Well, I'll take the 95 misses in these easy fights, where it doesn't matter. Surely it works like that, right? Because there's a finite amount of 95 misses you can get in your lifetime. So if I get all of them in these fights, then I won't get them in the Black Monolith, for example. Surely it works like that. Anyway, let's continue killing. What is your melee defense? 46. Wait. Can I kill this with someone else? It doesn't look like it. Not yet. Maybe with Hari. Maybe. Okay. Fine. You do that. Walk there. Guess I could have used the sprint there even without full action points. That would have been fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just the Necro and the bodyguard left. There we are. And let's return. Well, let's actually repair as well. 150 minus 6. Maybe worth it for some nimble builds. Anything else? I guess I'll repair that. Fatigue minus 16 to use that. 20, 32. Oh, come on, let me see. Okay, so it's I don't know, comparable to this. Repair that. And yeah, let's move. Hopefully get a good price now. It's night time though. Well, is it though? No, it's still dusk. Also, warehouse burnt down. So I get a little bit more profit. Alright, let's see. What is the selling price? 18. That is good enough. I'll actually do this on my own time. It's about time to end the episode anyway. Next time, I guess we'll scout the north more. Probably. Not sure if we'll go east or west, northwest or something. But anyway. Thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.